Instead, if you're going to do your first business, do something that you know. Don't try and do something you don't have a clue about. But what do I know? I know rock and roll, I know drinking, I'll make a rock and roll bar. Hi, I'm Madè J, I'm Balinese, and I own Gimme Shelter, among other things. What do I know? I know rock and roll, I know drinking, I'll make a rock and roll bar. You know, even though I've never owned, like, never worked at a bar before, I've never like had a business before or anything like that, but let's sort of give it a go. And then I just basically used all the ideas, little ideas from like all the bars I drank at around the world that I love and made it into one place.
Did you have no training or no formal dabbling in business or anything?
Not at all, man. I'm probably the worst businessman in history. All I want is to have good bands play, so everything else I'm kind of like, yeah, whatever, it will work out. You know? We opened, it was August 2 years ago. So it's fairly new, I guess. I did this place by myself. I don't have investors, I don't have the bank. I paid the whole thing myself, so I could do it my way, you know. And because like for me, it's in Bali. I know Bali, I'm from Bali, all my family's from here. So it made it a lot easier for me to kind of get shit together. The culture of music is crazy. Like music in Indonesia is like football in Brazil. Like everyone can play.
Even if they say they don't.
Even if they say they can still play like 5 songs or 6 songs. If they say they can play, then they play like Eddie Van Halen. You know? Well, I've been a touring musician for 20 years, professionally. One day you could do it.
Oh yeah, just How old were you when you picked up your first guitar?
Like 12, you know, when I first started playing, and I got my first record deal when I was like 16, and then just kind of went from there, you know. Just kind of been around the world now. I've lived like everywhere, and just played music. I'm like, okay, and my record label was so cool because they just went like, we'll give you 2 years off, build your bar, you know, have your kids, and then in 2 years come back and we keep going.
My name's Madè J. You can try and do some shit for you, man.
In the States this year in May. I'm playing at Punk Rock Bowling in Vegas, and I got that from this from having the bar. The organizer, Mark Stern, who's the drummer from Youth Brigade, was over like surfing, and he heard about my bar, so we had a drink together. And we like drank together for like 3 days in a row, and he invited me to come to the festival just to hang out. And then I said, hey man, I got my new album coming out, any chance I could play? So I sent it to him, he loved it, and he goes, I'll book it, and that's how I got the gig. Yeah.
Were the Stones were they a big like influencer for the name, or was it just something that
I guess it was a big influence for the name, but I didn't name the bar. That's the thing. Like a friend of mine did. I was coming up with some ideas, and then just randomly goes, yeah, if you're gonna name a bar, you call it Gimme Shelter. And I said, Wednesdays where we be more like give the kids a go kind of day, but we always make sure the headlining bands, the top 2 bands are really good, you know. So some people come early and there'll be just high school kids playing and it sounds really bad, you know. But you know, you got to give the kids a go, man. You know what I mean? If no one gave me a chance, I wouldn't be doing it. So you know, rock music's always been in the culture in Bali, but it's just people haven't been able to find a way to like make it successful. You know? But my dad and this guy Ruben, the first 2 guitar players in Bali, like ever. He had a friend that worked at the airport, and whenever anyone got off the plane carrying a guitar, they'd call him, and he'd go to the airport on his bike and say, "If you teach me guitar, I'll show you Bali." And that's how he learned to play guitar. That's why everywhere you go, there's always cover musicians who are amazing, but they don't write their own songs. And it wasn't until like, I guess around like 2000s, there's like Superman is Dead started, and the Vicula started, and then I was playing as well, and we were like the first people to play original music. I've been doing the bar thing for 2 years, not doing the music thing, you know. And I was kind of like at the point where you could go and like, I'm kind of happy just doing this. I'm happy settled down. But then I went and did my album launch, and it was awesome. And I was just like, man, I'm actually back into it again, you know. So. Me playing music is good because it's what I've done my whole life and it's what I love doing. But doing this is I give a lot more, but you know what I mean? Like, this is more for everybody. This I get to help out other people.